How's it going, everybody? This is Sketch Monkey here, and this is going to be a quick video, a quick video showing you how to sketch any product that you want. So you can sketch backpacks, cups, lamps, or whatever you want using these techniques that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to break it down for you in 3 simple steps so that you can try this out yourself. So let's jump in and let's get started. So the key to sketching products and pretty much anything you want is to first of all get the overall picture of what it is you're sketching. So you want to kind of break it down into very simple forms. So I'm gonna jump right in and start with step number 1, which is breaking the product down into simple forms. So let's say we want to sketch a lamp, like a lamp which you have in the ceiling or something like that. What I would do is just start thinking about what kind of shapes is this product made up of. And in my head, if I think about a lamp, this is what they look like. It's it's kind of like a cone, which is, we can cut it off here with another ellipse like that, just to make the bottom. And from here, we're pretty much, this could be a design of a lamp if we just wanted to keep this simple. But from here, we can start to design the product and make it our own. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add a couple of features to this lamp to make it my own. We probably have some sort of mounting mechanism that's hanging up there in the center. And maybe we can add some weird shapes inside of this. Make it something like that. Fill it out just a bit more so we have more guidelines. And then why not maybe make some shapes that goes like this, so that it cuts into these circles. So it's kind of like steps. Gonna do the same on the other side. And just like that, we have our own lamp design. It's really not this. I think the lamp is a good product to start with because it's such a simple shape. And from here we can go in and do some line shading and stuff like that if we want to do that. So step number 1, figure out what the big shape, what the overall shape is. Usually you have a few shapes to choose from. So first of all, you have the square. Is your product made up of squares or several squares? Or is it made up of circles, ellipses, or triangles like that? So usually these 4 shapes, with these 4 shapes, you can pretty much create any product that you want. So for example, let's say that we want to sketch let's sketch a backpack. It's kind of a little bit more complicated than just a lamp, but still pretty easy. To me, if I think about a backpack, it's kind of square in the shape. It's a soft goods, so you can be kind of loose with your lines. It doesn't have to be very structured. So let's just get started. I'm just gonna start very loose. Put out a basic geometry for the product that I'm sketching. In this case, it's a backpack. And that's the start of the sketch. From here, we kind of want to think about what kind of backpack do we want to do? What kind of design do we want? Do we want several compartments? For me, I kind of want to add some compartment maybe on the side and make one on the front and another one on the other side as well. So I'm gonna first of all round the corners, because this is, after all, a backpack. It doesn't really have any sharp edges and corners and stuff like that. So that would be the first thing that I'm gonna do. And then I want to add this compartment here. So a second outer compartment to the backpack. Maybe it can be a detachable or something like that. And just make some section lines just to help myself kind of understand the shapes that I'm sketching. And we could also add a another compartment on the side here. So you can, when you do that, I can start by doing that as a box itself. So I can make it like that. And then we have a compartment there. And from here, we can start to work on the shapes. Obviously, this is also a soft material, so no hard edges or corners. So I'm gonna round those. But it all started with a box. This whole backpack started with one big box before we jumped into adding the design and details to it. Might be a weird looking backpack, but still, it's a backpack. We can add, of course, the shoulder straps. Gonna do that, maybe something like this. Basically, they are two half ellipses. So if you think of these straps as ellipses, they would go all the way. So they would go all the way back here as well. And you kind of want to have that curvature following this curve right here. If that makes sense, I hope so. What else do we have on a backpack? We probably have some sort of carrying handle or something up here. So let's add that as well. And we can now start to add as much detail as we want to this, or as little detail as we want. It doesn't really matter, but we have our backpack still. Can maybe add some graphics to it, so maybe have some sort of line that goes here, following the shape of the backpack. Like that. Maybe have a zipper right here. And obviously we have to have a zipper that goes around the whole thing too. Maybe stops somewhere there. So now we have done a lamp, we've done a backpack. We can do something else. Let's try to sketch a guitar. So a guitar is kind of interesting because you can either use the circles or ellipses, or you can use the square as well. I can show you both ways here because we have a circle here and we have a square, so why not use them to create our guitar? For example, if I were to use squares, I would extend this. Something like that. And the guitar, as you know, have rounded corners. Just go ahead and round the corners. It has some sort of dip in the middle, right? Like that. And I actually have a guitar over there, which I can use for reference. A lot easier if I do that than to just try to freehand this stuff. So I'm still working within this first shape that I put down. And then kind of mold it into what I want it to be. And the hole is right in the middle here. Then we have the string attachments back here. And boom, we have ourselves a guitar. Look at that. And then the strings, obviously, very thin, goes something like that. So if we were to do this now with circles instead, I would use this circle and then just add a second circle here. And then combine these two. So I would adjust or mold this circle into what I want, combine the two right here. And kind of work the front section as well. Just like that. Put out the hole. And the attachment in the back. And then the strings. And of course the bar. Like that. Not the prettiest guitar, but I think you get the point of using just using large volumes and then mold those volumes into what product it is you're trying to sketch. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you learned something new, and try it out yourself and let me know how it goes. You can tag me in your sketches on Instagram, just tag the Sketch Monkey and I'll check them out. And I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys.